Welcome to the Outthinker Blogcast. My name is Kyle Krippendorf. This is the blogcast dedicated to helping you outthink your competition. This week I want to talk to you about flustering your competition and propose that they are 4 steps that you should take to develop a bunch of ideas for beating your competition. Why is that important? Because I believe if you sit down for 20 minutes with a piece of paper and go through these four steps, you will have 42 or more ideas for beating your competition. And your competitors, after 20 minutes, are only going to have 3. Who's going to win that match? The one that has 42 ideas or the one that has 3? Probably you. So here's what you want to do. First, you want to pick 4 points of leverage. Look at your company across 8 dimensions: positioning, product, price, placement, promotion, physical experience, processes, and people. And look for the 4 Ps that would be most useful for you to focus on now. They may be more important for you to focus on because you're behind your competitors, but better yet, they should be ones that you have some asset in, some capability that you can leverage more fully. For example, yesterday morning I was working with a professional service firm, and they identified that on the promotions P, they had certain assets. There was a competition that had become a franchise that they were known for, and they weren't fully leveraging that in the market. So pick 4 Ps of the 8 Ps that you want to focus on first. Step 2. Pick 4 stratagems. You can go through my website, kaihan.net, and you can click on a tool that's called the Stratagem Selector, ask a few questions, and it will suggest which of the 36 stratagems you can use today to develop strategies. If you don't want to do that, here are the 4 strategies that I suggest you consider. First, move early to the next battleground. What that means is you're going to look for opportunities to move ahead of the competition by focusing already on the next battleground. This is like Apple creating iTunes, recognizing that it was becoming untenable for music producers and content owners to restrict the delivery of their music digitally, and they were going to have to start offering music electronically. And iTunes moved ahead of that trend and created a solution for them that worked. The second stratagem is called coordinate the uncoordinated. What you want to do is ask, what can we coordinate to create power? This is like Wikipedia. Wikipedia coordinates independent experts, and by doing that, it created a model that was superior to the prevailing models of encyclopedias, which would involve hiring experts to write exclusive content. The third one that I'd suggest you look at is remove the firewood from under the pot, or lock up a critical resource. You want to go inventory everything that your competitors need to compete with you on those 4 Ps and identify how could you possibly lock up or increase your control over that input. This is like Apple buying all the flash drives when it introduced the Nano, or locking up the hard drives that made it possible to make the first iPod. Look at what you can lock up. And then the 4th stratagem that you might want to consider is called launch a 2-front battle. What you want to do there is ask, what is a core capability that you have that you can leverage outside of your current market or industry? This is like Autodesk. Autodesk makes software that is used by engineers and architects to design 3D environments. And what they said is, what is our core capability? Our core capability, they said, was helping people design 3D environments digitally. Where else could they apply it, they then asked. And they said, aha, the music industry. We can create a version of our software to help movie producers design film animation. So they created a version of their software called Maya, and that software is now the dominant software for doing movie animation. So those are 4 stratagems, and you have 4 points of leverage. You can create a matrix on a piece of paper, your 4 Ps and your 4 stratagems with your 4 questions. What can we coordinate? Where's the next battleground? What can we lock up? How can we force a 2-front battle? And fill in each of those boxes. You have 16 boxes. In each box, fill in at least 3 ideas by asking the question applied to that leverage point. You're going to end up with 42 or more ideas for beating your competition. That's step 3. Step 4 is to choose and execute of those 42. Which are the 3, 5, 7 that hold the greatest disruptive potential, that you can execute the easiest, and write those down on a list and go to work and start executing them and surprising your competition. You come at your competitors with 42 ideas, they come at you with one, you're going to win. They're never going to know what hit them. Hopefully that was helpful for you. My name is Kyan Krippendorf. This is the Outthinker Blogcast, the blogcast dedicated to helping you outthink your competition. You can visit me on www.kaihan.net.